It's another business after hours. Man, Noah, we haven't talked to you since Ragbri was coming to town, I think.
Yeah, well, last month we had, yeah, you're right.
It's been a while.
You're right.
There's been a lot. It's been a busy summer. How did the bike ride thing go? Not the Ragbri thing. I'm talking about the
Moonlight.
the Moonlight bike ride.
It didn't go well. It rained that night. Yeah,
It rained on that night.
it rained that night. So what we're doing though next year is we're gonna have a rain date. So typically we haven't had a rain date with this event because we have never gotten rained out, except now 2 years in a row we have. So now next year we're certainly gonna have a rain date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to another edition of Business After Hours. I and Jay like to talk to Noah here from the May City Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to be talking to Kara here soon from Clear Lake Bank and Trust. We've had a nice little chat here before we went live, and we'll get into a conversation about Business After Hours at Clear Lake Bank and Trust at the West location here in just a bit. But Noah, let's talk about what's coming up here for the Mason City Chamber.
Yeah, this month in September, we have the Chamber Cup, which I know a lot of organizations are familiar with. It's we closed down the Zero block of North Federal here in front of the Commerce Center, and we invite up to 20 teams this year to come out and participate in relay races and different competitions, and it's a lot of fun. So we're just at 17 teams, I think, right now, so we still have a few spots for teams if you still are interested in signing up. And that's going to be a lot of fun. If you can't sign up and you can't participate, that's okay. You can still come down and watch. We're going to have bleachers in Central Park, and that's from 1 to 4 p.m. on September 15th. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Kara, you got your team ready?
Oh, yeah. We've had a team in it quite a few times. I mean, the last however long you've done it, we've had a team. And last year it was one of their most fun events, they said.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be really fun this year because I'm doing the music like I usually do, but Jay's emceeing.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be fun. So both Jay and Harry will be there, and Clear Lake Bank and Trust does take this event pretty seriously. So come out and watch them. And then on October 13th is the Chamber's annual meeting. So that's the next big thing coming up. So that'll be
that's going to be in a new location, right?
Yeah. Yep, Nyack Auditorium this year from 3 to 5 p.m. So
very good. Wow. We're going to take up that auditorium, really?
Yeah. I mean, we expect quite a few people to show up. We invite all of our chamber members. So
that sounds like a production, man.
We always hope to have a good turnout. Yeah, it'll be a big thing. So our theme this year is building community. It'll be a big event. It'll be fun.
I'm sure that's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next Thursday, actually, it depends on when you're watching this or listening to this, because we both put up the audio and the video of this Business After Hours. It is coming up on Thursday, September 8th. And Kara, it's so wonderful to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you what, you get more beautiful the older you get, and I tell you what.
She's like a fine wine.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys, it's only 10 a.m. on a Thursday. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not even drinking yet.
We haven't even started the party.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, this has been your new home here now for 3 years? And tell everybody what you do there.
Yeah, well, I do the marketing and PR over here for all of our locations. And so all of the events and the fun stuff that we do, the creative artsy stuff comes through our office. And so we're really excited to host Business After Hours next week. It's the first one we've done in quite a while. Obviously, with COVID in there, we weren't serving food and getting together. And so we're kind of excited to really try to do that again. And we are one thing that we're excited for. So our theme is basically a tailgating theme, because everybody knows the game that will be held the Saturday after this after hours is the big Iowa State game. So we decided to have a tailgating party. So wear your Iowa and Iowa State gear. We are going to have our stuff on and ready to go. So, come on and mingle with your favorite team while you enjoy some good food, music. We've got tailgating games. It's going to be a good time.
Is it a split Bank.
Pretty close. Pretty
Nice.
close. It is definitely a
Thanks,
house divided over here.
Oh.
And so, yeah, so we've got t-shirts for everybody, and they picked either the black and gold or the cardinal and gold. And so you'll be able to know where everybody stands. And yeah, it'll be a good time. We've got lots of great giveaways. We've got a basket for the Iowa fans, a basket for the Iowa State fans. We've got a Blackstone tabletop griddle, so it's better for tailgating because you don't have to haul the big Blackstone. It's just one you can put right on your table. We've got a huge cooler full of goodies and all of that. So we got some pretty awesome giveaways too.
She sounds like
I was going to say, it sounds like a prelude to the Chamber Cup.
Yeah. It does.
Right?
It's going to be a party. It's going to be a week of partying from September 8th to September 15th.
Yes.
Well, everybody knows that Jay's a Cyclone fan. I'm a Cyhawk kind of guy.
Oh, you're for either one?
I don't even
just like the game.
I could throw a Cyhawk Panther thing in there. I don't care. It's all Iowa. It's all good.
True.
It's a fun. It's a friendly thing.
You can't go for both on the same day.
I go for ties.
No.
Go for ties. I just like it when the game's close. I am an Iowa State fan. I did go to Iowa State. I am an Iowa State fan, but I like it when it's just a close game. Like that just makes it so much more fun.
Well, sure it does.
Yeah.
And then they got bragging rights then for the whole year, and then
yeah,
that should be the biggest trophy of all year. Seriously, this Iowa Minnesota thing. Does Iowa State have a trophy thing where they like split with somebody? Because Iowa Minnesota, they got the pig or whatever. Yeah.
I thought Iowa State had another one.
Oh, like Nebraska was always a big one.
Yeah. My husband could probably rattle them off real quick, and I just go for the food and the tailgating.
What are you, Noah?
I went to UNI.
Well, see, there you go. See?
Yeah.
You got Trevor Penning from UNI.
Yep.
No, unfortunately, he got hurt. I feel bad about that. He was, of course, a Newman grad and UNI grad, and now he's in the pros. And how proud are we for that? Having it right out here, this local area. And then I did text his mother. I guess he had surgery yesterday on his foot. So who knows? He's out indefinitely, I guess. So, but anyway, so lots of food, games, all that happening, 4 to 6. And we get done before even the NFL that night.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. You come, you get your food, you get everything else you need, and then you head home and enjoy some more football. Yeah. So,
yeah. Good start to the evening right there.
Right? Yeah. We're doing the tailgating part. It'll be great.
Now, is everybody from all the other locations? Because you guys have how many locations now? So the people that aren't familiar.
Yeah, so we have 4 locations. We have a location in Garner, 1 in Clear Lake, and then 2 in Mason City. 1 out west, right across the street from Papa's, and then 1 downtown. And so this business after hours will be held at our west location in Mason City. So right out across from Papa's, right next door to Rib Crib. And so right on that west side of the bank, you'll see a huge white tent. Obviously you'll see yard games set up and stuff like that. So you'll know right where the party's at. Lots of parking. It'll be, hopefully a beautiful day. We're keeping our fingers crossed. But yeah, it should be a great, great time.
Is it inside if for some reason it rains?
If it rains, yeah. If we do have one of those humongous white tents. So if it's just a little bit of rain, we'll enjoy it under the tent and hopefully be able to stay outside as much as we can. But otherwise, absolutely. It will be just moved inside. We'll have to see if we can do some beanbag in our lobby there, and it'll still be a great time. Yes.
I think it's interesting that there's 2 locations in Mason City when it's called Clear Lake Bank and Trust, which is where you started.
Right? Absolutely. Yeah. And then it went to Garner next. So we kind of branched out that way. And then, we've moved into the Mason City market, been welcomed with open arms. I believe the Mason City West branch, the one out next to Rib Crib, is celebrating 15 years. So they've been open for 15 years out there. And so, it is exciting for how long we've been over in Mason City. We've got great customer base over there, and great employees that work over there. Lots of us do work, live in Mason City, work in Clear Lake. live in Clear Lake, work in Mason City. So a lot of our employees are kind of, we travel to the different branches and live in the communities. And so all of us are going to be coming to that event. So it should be a great,
Wow.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of people. Are you sharing the rib crib parking?
Yep. Oh, we've discussed parking overflow and all of that. We've even, our employees, I think, are all going to kind of try to park maybe at Target, that kind of thing, and then carpool with one over to us. And so, yeah, it's going to be a lot of people. We've got 100 employees ourselves. So it should be a full house.
So are you shutting the banks down, the other banks down, so they can all come be a part of it too?
We are not shutting the banks down, but our lobbies do close at 4.
Hours. Oh, okay.
I know, right? Our lobbies close at 4 though. So most people are able to make it. And the ones that are closing up shop, they're going to come as soon as they can. So.
Well, it's nice too about having Clear Lake Bank in all those different locations, because I grew up in Garner, lived in Garner, worked in Mason. So it was all right there.
Yeah.
For me to do my banking. And then when you move to Mason City, it's great because the Clear Lake Bank isn't too far from right here in the radio station. And I deal with, Bonson out there at the, this location. So it's Chip and Mike and somebody else, I think.
Paula.
Yeah, Paula.
Yep. Lots of community faces. That's kind of the nice part is, you probably go to church with some of us, we see each other at the grocery store. Like that's the fun part about a community bank is you kind of know who you're calling when you need something, or we're always, readily available to help you out. So
now is it need or want? I need a new car. I want a new car.
Need or want something. Yeah. It just depends on what you're going for. Sometimes it is a need, but sometimes it's definitely a fun want. Yeah.
Go for more wants than needs. That's what
yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. And what I think is cool too, Kara, is we have, let's face it, life is about relationships, and no matter, there's a lot of great people that work at a lot of great banks, in this area and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that you're friends. I mean, you're all friends with all of them and stuff.
Yeah.
And, that might be a good question. Is there any big challenge in the banking industry right now? That seems to be, I mean, let's face it, we got through a big one these last couple of years. But I mean, what going forward? I mean, in the future, I mean, everything's getting digital these days.
Yep.
So what is probably the biggest challenge, you think?
Yep. I mean, probably each department that we have would give you like their big challenge and big change. Obviously in real estate, there was a huge kind of boom there with rates being so low. Everybody was refinancing, moving, because you could get such low interest rates. Obviously, those have started to climb, but that changes things on the other fronts too. With higher interest rates, you're also earning more, with your interest rates on your deposits and things like that too. But one thing, that you hit on was digital. So, banking was really starting to go digital, going that direction, heading that way. And then COVID really propelled that. You weren't able to come into the branch as much. We were bringing documents to your vehicles, to sign. And so kind of jumping into the digital pieces a lot more was just propelled really fast. Obviously, there's, generations and audiences, markets, whatever you want to call them, that, just want to go online, want to get the lowest rate. And that's, how they get their loans or how they, even do banking online. There's online banks, things like that. And so there's definitely a market that doesn't want to have to come in. They don't, want the customer service from a person to person aspect. They want the customer service experience digitally. So, one thing we've really been working on is, maintaining our high expectation for customer service person to person when they come in and over the phone and that kind of thing, but also providing a great customer experience online and digitally without that face-to-face interaction. So I think, for us, that has been something that we're growing in and really talking about a lot more than even before, just a few years ago before the pandemic.
Well, and I'm kind of wondering, 10 years from now, is cash still going to be king? I mean,
it's hard to know.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, there's cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all these things that have popped up and that we're talking about. And yeah, I mean, who would have thought, even 5 years ago where we'd be at today?
I know.
None of us saw that pandemic. I mean, I shouldn't say none of us. Science
Maybe it was
probably
me.
saw that. Somebody probably saw it, but we didn't know, how much that would have changed the way we operate. And so, even looking at 5 years, I think it's kind of shown us like you don't know what life's going to bring and what what you're going to have to adapt to and what's going to pop up. And obviously technology changes so rapidly. So it's it's interesting. It's interesting.
I think it's a fun thing to think about. And you kind of wonder, I know I'm the kind of guy that asks a lot of questions, because when things change, I got to ask questions.
Yeah, you got to educate yourself. Nothing wrong with that.
Right away, I got to educate myself.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
All right, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, west location of Mason City here on Thursday, September 8th. It's from 4 to 6, as the crawler says there. And Noah, what about the chamber end of things at night? Giving away money? Speaking of,
we are. Yep. We're the progressive drawing keeps getting higher and higher each month. So it's up to $225 this month.
Wow.
The last time it was at $450. So, but the more people that show up to these business after hours, there's a higher chance for people to win. So, $225 this month, and then we do our 50-50 drawing as well.
You do barbecue, and outside, and the town shows up. That's all you got to do.
I mean, I always joke with Jay. Like one time I drew his name and he wasn't there. Like,
I know. Did you really draw my name?
That's what I don't know. I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I just try to get you to come by saying that.
That's the thing. You got to be, because you have to be present to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I have a stand-in? Like if Harry happens to be there or something, or Kara?
Yeah.
Well, Jay and I'll try to show up, but we're coming to see Kara.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Anything more, Jay, you want to add to it? I think this is we're getting excited. It's Thursday, September 8th.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for the big Saturday game, though. That's what the tailgate party is for.
Yes, definitely.
Where are your Hawkeye and Cyclone stuff?
Yes.
What's that? Did you want to say?
Oh, he said, yeah, Hawkeye and Cyclone stuff.
Yeah, but you were going to say something.
No, I forgot already.
Yeah, wear your team gear, and this is gonna be a really good business after hours. So if there's one that you come to this one. This is gonna be a really fun one.
Yeah,
especially if you're a Cyclone fan.
For sure.
There you go.
Definitely. It's gonna be a good time. We're really excited and pumped to have a party.
If people want more information than what you just heard here, you can go to Clear Lake Bank and Trust, I'm sure, on Facebook?
Yep.
You got a Facebook page?
Yep, we
Otherwise,
do. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn.
All right. Website is what?
ClearLakeBank.com.
There you go. And Noah, your Mason City Chamber is on Facebook. And what's your website?
MasonCityIA.com.
There you go.
Yep. And there's an event page on our Facebook page for this business after hours. So if you want to come, go to our events page and mark that you're going and share it with your friends.
All right. Very good. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.